Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce, and it's time for a little NBA basketball. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's going to be the Golden State Warriors up against the Los Angeles Clippers. And things are just about ready to get going. Let's head out now to Kevin, Clark, and Steve, who will be making the call out in Los Angeles.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Doris Burke will be along, too, from the sideline. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. First for the Warriors. Then it's Thomas, and it's Marshall in at the 4. And for the Clippers,
you know, it's very rare that you're going to be able to make the playoffs in the West without coming out with a winning record against the rest of the conference. And the Warriors knew that would be important in their quest for the playoffs, and they handled business against the West.
so the Clippers win the tip. Murdoch, Hughes covering. Here's Piatkowski. That's good on the jump shot.
I think he's best as a spot-up shooter. When he can play off of his teammates and find openings on the perimeter, just catch and shoot. Got a quick release. Beautiful stroke.
He does such a nice job of getting himself squared up and in perfect position before the ball gets there, preparing before the pass. That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
And here are the Clippers now. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with head coach of the Clippers for just a moment. If there's an area that he feels they've got to overcome offensively, he said it's probably the shot blocking they'll face inside. The key, he said, is playing unselfishly. We have to make the extra pass to punish them for rotating. Guys, they have to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Back to you.
Hey, Doris, thanks. Steve, Clark, how do you best throw a defense like this off balance to enable your scorers to get comfortable?
I think the key is you need motion. You can't get too stagnant offensively where you're going one-on-one. Activate the offense with ball and player movement.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. And then the other part of that, too, to me, Steve, is you got to be ready to take good shots whenever they come available.
And so here are the Clippers. After the made shot from Hughes, just 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Thomas. And here's Golden State. He feeds it to Davis. Pass to Marshall. Golden State moving it around. Hughes kicks to Marshall. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Murdoch nails the wide-open jump shot. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Passes it to Hughes. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Clippers. Kicks to Davis. Pass to Thomas. Trying his luck deep. No good. As the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's McGinnis. And Davis pulls it down.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, and for the Warriors who fought so hard to get back into the playoffs, last year their 28-24 record against the rest of the West really helped their cause, Steve.
Well, the toughest part of the Warriors' last campaign was a rough stretch of games in February where they dropped off a bit in the race. And, you know, a lot of those games were against Western teams. And if you kind of remove that month, their in-conference record is even more impressive.
And that one falls for Davis.
You know, you go through the regular season, guys, and set all sorts of records for your franchise and wins and winning streaks and all that. You win your division for the first time ever, your first 50-win season, and what do you get for it? Bounced in the first round of the playoffs. It's still progress, though, and I think the Clippers will use that for motivation this season.
And the Warriors making a change here. Dampier's checked in. And both free throws good for Davis. Well, Clark, as you said, the Clippers got up 2-zip on the Grizzlies, but all of a sudden it came to a crashing halt. As Steve, they dropped 4 consecutive games, and just like that, we're out of the postseason.
Yeah, injuries played a part. Blake Griffin sprained his ankle, but I think the Clippers were exposed a little bit too. They're limited offensively on the front line, and maybe not quite enough shooting, but that's why they made the moves in the offseason. And they're looking to pick up and make some improvement in that regard.
Now here is Davis on the wing. Hughes fires the 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Hughes got 5.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Outside, Jones. Hyatkowski. He's guarded by Thomas. McGinnis. The good-looking shot from the wing. Davis with it. He kicks it to Thomas. Shoots a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
You know, for so long, the Clippers were on the bottom rung of the ladder in the West, almost were a joke in the conference, but their fortunes have changed dramatically in the past few years, and now they're a team that's respected and feared.
Clippers trail by 7. Well, Clark, you said the Clippers have really flipped the Western Conference upside down over the last few years, and you're right, they have done it with, you know, Steve, style, to say the least. You know, they've got now also a very deep team.
Well, a 35-17 record against the West was enough to secure them their division and advantage in the first round. You have to remember, too, that they were without some of their big stars last season, so if they can stay healthy and really take advantage of what they have, this could be a lot of fun.
LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. McGinnis. Hughes covering and stolen by Thomas. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Here's Davis. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Here's Hughes. He has 5. The feed to Jamison. The pass to Hughes. 6 to shoot. Now Jamison. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Hudson. Odom on the way. The 3 gets it to go. Odom's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Passes it to Hughes. There's the three. Here's Dampier. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Hudson the pass to Anderson. Here's Hudson. Jamison covering. Off target from outside. Warriors leading by 4. 1:41 left here in the opening quarter. Hughes kicks to Jamison. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. ABC's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass. And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Here's Hughes. 5 points in the game. Another miss by Jamison.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Anderson outside. Now the dish to Odom. And it's the Clippers scoring again. 44 seconds left to play here in the first. And here is Hughes. Here's Jamison. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Pass to Hudson. Feeds it to Odom. Dishes it to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
"15 seconds left to play in the first. Owens passes to Hughes. To stop the drought, he lays it in. Hughes got 7.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Warriors lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
And I'm just so impressed with the long-range shooting. They have really lit it up from outside.
Yeah, the sharp shooting from deep, a big part of their lead, and they're playing with confidence and shooting it well.
Yeah, the Warriors turnaround, I think, in large part because of the improvement defensively and on the boards last year. There was a 5 or 6 year stretch where Golden State was maybe the worst team in both categories in the entire league, but the schemes have changed, the personnel, the intent, the toughness, and it has all led to a new era for the Golden State Warriors basketball team.
Here's Hudson, nailed from three-point land. Hudson's got 6.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Hughes the pass to Funnel. He dishes it to Marshall. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He has 6. And back to the Warriors looking to pack the paint. If you wanted to get into a three-point shooting contest with them, well, I think they'd welcome that.
I agree. I mean, with the Splash Brothers in the backcourt, you can get sprayed in a hurry from all angles. I mean, those guys are terrific. But again, their improved defense and rebounding was a big part of their success as well.
And Anderson gets it to go. The Warriors leading. Now, here's Marshall. He's got 6. Here's Hughes. And that one is stuffed right through.
Pure hustle on that play, and that's what it takes on the offensive boards. It's not about ability as much as it is desire.
And that, Clark, and some muscle. And he showed us he's got plenty of that with the huge dunk.
Well, in a tight game, I mean, they could use a few more of those hustle plays going forward if they're going to win.
Number 8. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
The first one falls.
Well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota with plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
Davis is checked in for the Warriors. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And, you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliate so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent. They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. I mean, they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
Clippers with the ball, trailing by 4. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Anderson's shot is off. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in the first quarter, so starting to turn here in the second.
And looking up in a big way, partner. They've more than made up for their poor shooting earlier.
And the Warriors making a change here. The Warriors shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Well, you look at last season's numbers, guys, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
So it's the Clippers now. 7-point differential. It's Jones on the wing. Here's McGinnis. The 3-pointer is right on target. 5 points in the game. And so here is Golden State. Right side, Thomas. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
You know, for a long time, people would look at Staples as the Lakers' home where the Clippers just happened to be sharing space. But the Clippers let everybody know that they called this Staples Center home as well last year. And I thought they were a force in front of their rabid fans.
That free throw missing. Well, Clark, as you said, the Clippers really starting to make waves on the landscape here in L.A. as they surpassed the Lakers in wins last season. You know, a big part of that was, Steve, their ability to win here at home.
Yeah, 32 wins here at Staples, and when they got out and ran, this place was really rocking. And this Clipper team has a roster full of guys that can make a play that ignites a crowd. And some new additions this year, new coaching staff. A lot going on for this Clipper team.
And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 5. Murdoch, Hughes covering, into Lamar Odom. Backs him down, can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle. You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
McGinnis is guarded by Davis. Outside, Jones. Clock at 6. Here's McGinnis. Davis with the block. Hughes with it. He's got 12. He feeds it to Davis. He passes to Hughes. Kicks it to Thomas. Working down low. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Jones. McGinnis. Hughes covering. He kicks it to Odom. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Farmer. Warriors leading by 7. Hughes, the pass to Davis. A quick shot there, and it's off target. LA's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. The feed to Odom. Hyatkowski. He's guarded by Thomas. Trying to get back on track, and that one's good. 7 points in the game.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, guys, did you know that the Clippers winning the Pacific Division last year was the first time it's ever happened? Yeah, you heard it right.
Good point, Clark.
That's the first time the Clippers have ever won the Pacific Division.
And the Warriors making a change here. Dampier's checked in. Warriors leading by 5. And what a time to be a Clipper fan these days, guys, with the way they've climbed to the very top of the Pacific Division. And, Steve, they've done it by beating up on the rest of the teams in that Pacific.
Well, Golden State gave them some trouble, Kevin, but otherwise they really rolled against the rest of the Pacific Division. And I'll tell you, it became clear within a few months last season that the Clips were going to run away with the Pacific. And what a long time coming for Clipper fans.
And here is Los Angeles now. Following the 3 from Hughes. Murdoch out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Here's Thomas. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Here's McGinnis. Hughes with the steal. Outside Thomas. Thomas off a pick from Jamison. And there's the pass to Hughes. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. Hughes got 18 points in the game.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
And so here are the Clippers. 11-point game. ABC passes to Anderson. 6 to shoot. A runner rejected by Hughes. 1:12 left to play here in the half. Thomas goes in outside Jamison. No good on the 3.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot is no good. Warriors leading by 11. Hughes kicks to Davis. Passes it to Hughes. Back to Davis. Jamison left side. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by ABC. ABC's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's McGinnis. No problem on the jumper in close. 9 points in the game so far. And so we conclude the first half. Warriors ahead. They're up by 9. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. Now, presented by Sprint.
Thursday night means basketball on 2K Sports. Thanks so much for joining us for the halftime report. A good one in progress for the Warriors. They've done a great job closing out their defensive possessions, grabbing boards, great rebounding. On the Clippers side of things, they're managing to hang around. They've gotten a tremendous boost from their reserves, going to them early in the game for production. Lamar Odom making the most of his minutes. You have to love the way he's asserted his will on the offensive end. That's it for me here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the start of the third quarter.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. Really an incredible game from Hughes.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
Now, here's Thomas. T right on him. Hughes, the pass to Davis. The dish now to Marshall. Back to Davis. Pass to Marshall. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Thomas. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Outside, Jones. Here's McGinnis. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 12. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Now Davis. On the wing, Hughes. With the shot. Blocked. Here's McGinnis. That's good.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Warriors leading by 4.
Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steady presence of Jarrett Jack and Carl Landry off the bench. Both players brought a toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Thomas. There's the bucket. Good. Thomas got 6. And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season, but financial constraints, Clark, make it tricky for them, make it tricky for anybody. Keep teams together.
Well said, but I give the ownership credit for making the commitments necessary to put themselves in a good position going forward, Kevin. After such an impressive postseason showing, I think they want to continue that momentum.
And the Warriors making a change here. Number 23. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3, even before that miss.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Shot clock at 6. Marshall sets a screen for Davis. Golden State needs to get off a shot. He used that pick just right. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Here's Hudson. He's got 6. Jones drives in. He passes to Hudson. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Hughes. Foyle. He's covered by Hudson. Here's Foyle. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Dampier's checked in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Murdoch, Hughes covering. Great D that time from Hughes.
He has not been on his game, and you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Outside, Davis. Here's Dampier. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Free throw line jump shot. Rebounded by Hudson. Clippers trail by 6. Number 8. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch here. Warriors leading by 6. Now the pass to Hughes. Fires the 3. That one goes. Count it. Hughes got 21.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Right side, Odom. Pass to Hudson to end the run, and that is good. Hudson's got 9.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Feeds it to Thomas. He passes it to Owens. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. It's rebounded by ABC. ABC's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Hudson. Here's ABC. Right block shot. Bank shot. No good.
And I think for the Warriors, when you look at rebounding, that's where they made the most improvement last year. In fact, they ranked dead last in defensive rebounding in each of the previous 5 seasons, but they were number 1 in the league last year. What a turnaround. .156 left in the third quarter. Odom on the wing. Stolen. Owens, guarded by Odom. Pass to Hughes. Outside Thomas. There's the pass to Hughes. From deep. The Clippers grab the miss. ABC's got his 7th rebound here tonight. We talk about the rebounding turnaround for the Warriors in 2011 and 2012. They were out-rebounded Clark by an average of about 7 rebounds a game than last season. They out-rebounded the opposition by over 2 a game.
You know, that's basically a 9-possession turnaround.
Good point.
When you look at it that way. And that's huge. I mean, it really helps explain how they went from a 23-win team to a 47-win team over the course of one season. You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Passes to Hughes. And the jumper is good. Hughes got 7 points here in this quarter. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing here by 8. Dishes to Odom. Backing in. Here's McGinnis. And again, it's the Clippers from deep. 23 seconds left to play in the third.
And if they're smart, they will hold for the last shot.
That's got to be the objective here, Steve.
Outside Thomas. He dishes it to Dampier. Pass to Owens. Outside Thomas. Expanding his range. No good. Gets it off. The shot no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Back to Odom. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Murdoch. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Warriors leading by 3. And here is Hughes. From deep, Thomas. He passes to Hughes. Back to Thomas. Rejected by Odom. And that one's good by Davis. And the Warriors lead by 5. And here is Los Angeles now. Outside Odom. Jones with the screen on Hughes. That's good.
Clearly, he's shaken off that cold shooting performance of the first half.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Now here is Davis. On the wing, Hughes. Started by Odom. And that one's good. Hughes got 9 points now in just the second half. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The pass to ABC. Odom on the wing. That's good.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. I mean, this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities.
Now, here's Thomas. That's short off the rim. He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Murdoch. And the Clippers miss again. Warriors leading by 3. Davis, the pass to Hughes. Back to Davis. Passes it to Farmer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline with the baseline jumper. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Anderson. Murdoch defended by Farmer. The rebound by Hughes. The Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Took him no time at all on that one. Hughes got 29 in the game. Clippers trail by 5. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Deep 2 from Anderson. And the Clippers miss again. Warriors shooting 43% from the floor. Hughes with it. Jones covering. Davis kicks to Jamison. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
And the Warriors making a change here. Foyle's checked in. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Piatkowski, Jamison covering. Here's Piatkowski. Good, nothing but net.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Warriors leading by 5. Davis with it. Here's Hughes. Another shot. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Well, something special about him, guys, is just how good he is at winning the so-called second shot game, going hard to the offensive glass, salvaging points with his putbacks.
Another area where he excels is on one of the most fundamental plays in basketball, the pick and roll. He will lower the boom on the defender with a solid screen and then is terrific at rolling into space and getting the basket.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Pass to Hudson. Here's Piatkowski, and count it from 19 feet away. Here is Davis. Jamison left side. Jamison left side. Davis kicks to Marshall. 6 to shoot. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school, just physical play in the paint, dominate.
He had a nice open look right there. And here are the Warriors now. Now Hughes. Back to Jamison. Jamison left side. Kicks it to Marshall. Lock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Marshall's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
And the Clippers call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Hughes.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some words for his team over the break. He really wants them to try to push the tempo here, see if they can get a few easy buckets in transition, saying, listen, we're playing station to station right now. Let's try to catch them off guard, guys. Let's see if they can do exactly that, Kevin.
Knocks it loose. One-on-one here. And a slam dunk by Jamison.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Warriors making the shot. No good from Hudson.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Now here is Davis. He kicks to Jamison. Back to Davis. Some nice passing by Golden State. But they recover it. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Hughes the pass to Davis.
Come on, back it up, man.
On the wing, Hughes. Back to Davis. From deep three-point range, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. For 3, good.
He's got the touch they needed here as this one goes down to the wire.
Yeah, absolutely. He's 4 for 4, and he knows they need every basket. I would look for them to continue to get the ball in his hands.
There's Jamison. Misses off the right iron.
Ill-advised shot selection right there, Clark.
It really was. I mean, very low percentage shot there.
Cannot hit.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
This may be their most important possession.
Yeah, as long as they don't make a mistake here, they should be safe.
First free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up missing both free throws. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hudson. Beyond the arc. And Davis pulls it down. And so they foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Rebound by Jamison. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 8. 11 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Well, this one's in the bag. I mean, I commend them for really putting forth the effort until the very end. But this thing's over.
You know, sometimes you just have to throw up the white towel and let fate run its course so you can get on to the next game.
Now the feed to Anderson. Shoots the three. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way you've got to go. If you have good position, you've got to get after it and go for that second chance opportunity.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.